Hey there, Gemini. Happy New Year. Happy 2019. Welcome to your 2019 yearly forecast reading. This will be a simple reading where I will pull a couple tarot cards for every month, and then I will pick and choose which oracles call to me for your yearly energy. Okay, I want to start off by saying thank you to all of you. I know I've gained a lot of new subscribers. I've got so many great people that have been loyal to me, that have followed me from Instagram, and so many new people that have just supported me, sent me messages, comments, likes. Thank you all so much for your support. It means so much to me. And I know that I've been a little absent in the last month with everything that has happened in December, but I am ready for what 2019 is going to have. So many things that I have planned for this channel for you guys. Four of Pentacles and Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So are you feeling the need to protect yourself from a Queen of Wands? Some of you Geminis might be having that sort of problem. In any case, let's get started with your reading. Remember that this is a general reading and not all messages will resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't forget to hit the like or save this to your saved videos so you can check back for a little refresher as the year goes on. You had the Ace of Pentacles just fly out while I was shuffling. So new beginnings financially for some of you. Promotions, new homes, new cars. New beginnings in earthly matters. I love it. All right, Gemini, what is going on for Geminis for the year of 2019? The Strength card to start off the year, January 2019. February 2019 for Gemini, please. Five of Pentacles. March 2019, two cards with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. April 2019, please. Sorry guys, it's a new deck. By the way, thank you for one of my subscribers that did buy this deck as a Christmas present. Thank you so much. This is the Arcanum deck. April 2019 with the Three of Cups. May 2019. Two of Swords and Eight of Cups. You're undecided about whether or not you should be leaving a situation behind. Situation, relationship, person, job, you name it, however it fits for you. June 2019. For some of you, it's an idea of some new venture that you're thinking of whether or not pursuing or leaving behind. Yep, 10 of Wands come June. July 2019, Two of Wands. August 2019, Eight of Wands. Lots of fiery energy here, Gemini. September 2019. Well, seems appropriate during Virgo season. Two nines during the month of September, month number 9. The Hermit card and the Nine of Swords. October 2019, the World card and the Justice card. Quite a few majors here, Gemini. November 2019, please, for Gemini. November 2019. The Devil card and the Four of Pentacles. What is going on? Okay. December, how is Gemini going to end out this year? And there is your Ace of Pentacles one more time. Thank goodness. That is your December 2019 card. So what is going on with you guys? 2019. I'm feeling, you know, a sense of indecision, not sure how you're going to go about this year. I feel like there's kind of like this up and down of whether or not the decisions you're making, the changes you're making are the right ones for you. Who's going to be hurt in this process? If I don't make this decision, do I get hurt? Am I hurting someone else? Am I leaving someone out in the cold, or am I leaving myself out in the cold? You need to start the year strong enough and confident enough to be able to make these decisions for yourself, because come January, which Happy New Year today, January 1st, you have the Strength card, the best way to start off the year. You know, that is a card of reassurance. You have what it takes to be able to make the changes that you've been thinking about. You've had plans, you've had things that you've been toying with, ideas, you know, different ventures that you have thought about, change of scenery, change of place, home, job, whatever it may be. Let me have a clarifying card for the Strength card. January 2019 for Gemini. January 2019. One card, please. No shit, Gemini. Okay. This is Strength with the Strength card. For those of you that feel as though you are not strong enough to make these changes, to seek guidance, to, you know, move out of your home, to switch careers, to, I don't know, break up with your partner, divorce someone, or take it to the next level, right? Should I propose? Should I marry them? Should we buy a house together? Should we have a child together? Some of you don't feel that confidence in your own strength to be able to do this. Wow, Gemini, 2 different decks, Strength card comes out. There is definitely something you're getting pushback from, because you feel the need to defend yourself, to stand your ground, and that is where your strength comes in. So apply it to your situation, whatever it is that you may be going through, Gemini. But we have got some, you know, very clear energy that this is a time of strength, of standing up for what you believe in. So if you've got a very unethical, shady boss, and you're just not going to bend the rules or break the law or do what they say because, hey, you don't believe in needing to do that, well, then you know what? Stand your ground. Be strong enough. Be courageous enough to stand your ground. That's how you start off this year. 5 of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles in the month of February. So if you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I see a lot of Virgo here. Ace of Swords along with it. So there is some truth to this situation where there's a situation where maybe you've kind of kept to yourself. If this involves an earth sign or a situation involving money, this is now the time where the truth will set you free. You're really afraid of being left out, or you're afraid of leaving people out. Maybe you want to, you know, go your separate ways, you and your partner. Maybe you are at that point of, you know, we're breaking up, but we're still living together. I'm afraid to move out on my own. Maybe you have a Virgo mom, parent. You're afraid to move out. You're afraid of leaving them alone because they probably need you more than you need them financially. Whatever your truth is, Gemini, it's time to get to the bottom of it. It's time to figure out what it is that's in your best interest, in your practical nature. These two flipped out, and although I wasn't going to take them, I wanted to show them to you because you have the Hermit card and the Page of Cups. Again, with the Virgo, another 9 card as well. And you do have the Virgo card here. If some of you have been thinking of pursuing a partnership, relationship, friendship with a Virgo, if you have a Virgo friend or someone with Virgo in their chart where, you know, this is some sort of guidance coming clean, maybe they're your counselor or spiritual counselor, you feel that you finally feel compelled to ask them for advice, ask them for help, or, you know, I don't know, maybe book a reading with me or something. But there is a sense here where either you're feeling out in the cold, or there is somebody else who you may feel that you're afraid you're going to put them out. And that's just not, the truth is that's not your intention. And that's what you're afraid is going to happen. And with clear communication, Gemini, you can really get to the bottom of this so that it doesn't have to be in a position where you're feeling left out in the cold and so are they. Okay? So as you move into March, 10 of Pentacles flew out. You have the Ace of Swords again with the Knight of Wands. So if you come into some money in the month of March, you're going to want to travel. This may be some sort of lead up to moving out of the house, moving out of your parents' home. You know, maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you're leaving your spouse, your partner, you're breaking up. It's time to find your own place. There is some sort of change and some sort of truth that comes along with that financial matter, right? So then you go into April. Your 3 of Cups is about coming together in celebration. You know, for some of you, it is about a cheating scenario. You leave your partner, your spouse, for the other person. You leave one partner, move in with another partner. And this is, if you're dealing with another earth sign, it could be a Capricorn. I see a lot of situations in regarding Pentacles here. Excuse me. I felt my throat closing up. So there is a need for you to speak your truth. Have you met someone new? Are you interested in someone new? This isn't for everyone. Remember that before some of you start getting paranoid that, you know, your partner may be cheating on you. Your partner may be interested in someone else. Doesn't have to be a third-party situation in terms of cheating. It can also be a third-party situation where another person is involved, a meddling third party. Let's clarify that for Gemini in the month of April. Four of Cups. So there may be somebody Gemini is interested in. If not, it is your partner that may be interested in someone else. And although you know that there is an interest there or an attraction, you just haven't followed through with it. You're feeling guilty for even having those types of thoughts, because I don't see actual cheating, but some of you, I feel as though you might actually end a relationship or take a break from a relationship to pursue an interest. And really, I see it as an interest. You're not sure if that is an interest that's, you know, something that you want to continue with someone else. And so it leads up to May feeling undecided on whether or not you do walk away, whether to stay or go. It definitely carries a heavy burden in this decision making as you go into June. So you've got some relationship or partnership up and downs here. You may start off the year a bit defensive. There may be, you know, some truth being revealed. Money comes in, you're trying to figure out what to do with this money. Maybe you don't even share with your partner that you receive this money. And you toy with the idea of possibly leaving your current partner to pursue a love interest. And some of you may pursue this love interest as a friendship only while you're still with your partner. And that's what brings you to this point of indecision and stagnancy. Wondering if you should walk away, but if you walk away, is it going to lead anywhere? Is the stagnation going to continue? And at the same time, you're thinking, but if I stay and I've got feelings for this other person, what do I do? Either way, your outcome feels stagnant. And part of you just feels like ignorance is bliss. Maybe I just will keep to myself, hide under a rock, and continue with this current partnership that I have. But it's like a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. You need to have some honest communication here with your partner. It will weigh heavily on you. So May 2019, you've got the Three of Cups. Again, there is a third-party interest here or a third-party meddler. Some of you are seriously considering whether or not to leave your current partner, pursue a love interest, pursue something else, somewhere else. Excuse me, I had quite a few flip over. One more card for May, please, with this Three of Cups. Two of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Some of you actually just really want to walk away from it all. That was the Judgment card and the Six of Swords that peeked through. It's almost as though you want to go within like this hermit and be alone and have time for yourself. Be single for a while and try to figure out why in the world you even thought that to begin with. And there you have the Two of Wands. You also have the Two of Wands here. Two of Swords and the Two of Wands is feeling major stagnancy. The inability to choose between which partner, which path. For not everyone is going to have this choice in partnerships. It can be in a different situation. You know, you're torn between two paths, two careers, two job offers, two homes, two cars, two relationships, two partnerships, two business ventures, whatever it may be. Please, I always stress this, because I know many of you watch tarot video after tarot video, but please don't start assuming that your partner is cheating. Those of you that have been in a stagnant relationship will know whether or not this resonates. If your relationship is good, don't start thinking it's not, okay? So let's move into June 2019, because you're carrying a heavy burden. 6 months and you still haven't figured out what to do. Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take, and it feels as though either you're giving more or they're giving more. But whatever it is, it definitely feels like a heavy energy that weighs on you, and you're stuck in your head, you're overthinking, and you're not quite sure. You're giving more than you're receiving. There's no equal give and take. There's an imbalance here in this relationship. And it could also be that because you have a love interest elsewhere, your partner is giving and giving and giving and waiting for your attention, and just like probably fed up trying to fight for your attention. Meanwhile, you're showing interest elsewhere, and life feels unfair to them, and you can't figure out why. They're always mad at you because you're not putting in the effort here. But remember, if this isn't about a relationship, those of you that are wanting to leave your current place of employment and you're caught up in, applying for other jobs and looking into getting interviewed at different places, updating your resume, what happens when you start realizing, I want out of this bitch, right? I'm done. I've given so much of myself to this company. They don't appreciate it. I'm going to start looking elsewhere. And then what do? You slack off at work because you're saying, I'm not going to be here next month, next year, next whatever, right? And so you stop putting in the effort. But when you start to see that maybe that other option isn't manifesting the way you had anticipated or the way you wanted to, you kind of get stuck in your head about it, like, oh shit, I've been screwing around and I haven't been putting in the effort into this job, into my career. I'm going to get in trouble at work. And it's like everything that you've slacked off on catches up to you. And so come July, well, you've got a choice to make. Staying or going? What's it going to be? Because by now, you've really got to narrow it down. July 2019, please clarify. King of Swords, which could be you or you're dealing with another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. At this point, in order for you to figure out which path to take, you've got to embody this King of Swords energy. Or you may have the help of this King of Swords who says, you know what? Why are you making this so difficult for yourself? Cut out the bullshit. Stop acting new. You know what you want. You know what's best for you. And that's where you should lean towards. If you get stuck in this illusion that you have so many valid options waiting for you, so many different job offers, and yet, you put in all these applications and then you don't get an interview and you're like, what the hell? I've been screwing around at work and I'm about to get fired thinking one of these jobs is going to give me an offer. But at the end of the day, do you really want all these offers? Do you want to add to the confusion? No. Same thing in a love relationship or partnership, where you take that sword and you cut away the bullshit. You know what doesn't serve you is what needs to go. Come August, you need to make a real effort at communicating as to what stays and what goes, what's going to change for the better, so that you can, you've got another 8. There it is again. 8 of Cups. I know you had it over here. It's about communicating on where you want to be in your future as you move forward. Because when it comes to it, come August, you want to put some real quick forward action movement. It's like you want to get out of this. This stagnant energy, it's been lingering for way too long. Page of Swords energy. So you go from a king to a page and you're acting new again. You're overthinking, over-talking, and then you're like not sure what to cut out, what changes to make. And so what happens when you don't put a lot of thought into it, when you're new, when you're young, and you think you know everything, and then you cut out, or you cut out the wrong people, you cut out the wrong connections, you burn your bridges, and you learn from it. So be careful when making these decisions, that you're not making rash decisions, that you're not just being impulsive in the way you make these decisions and communication to cut people out, to cut out the fat, to be able to move forward. September rolls around and you really have to go back and think about everything that you've done that's led you to this place. I feel a sense of confusion, feeling a little lost emotionally, mentally as well, in terms of not having the type of direction you need in your life. And you get to the month of September with the Hermit and you take the time to really go within. You look back at the last 8-9 months, or weeks for some of you, and you realize, what the fuck have I done? How could I have wasted so much time? How could I have made the wrong decision, taken the wrong offer? How could I have hurt that person? How could I have even thought that that other option was the right option for me? What was I thinking? September 2019. Let me have one more card, please. You have the 8 of Wands again. So as much as you have these nightmares that are replaying over and over again, the communication needs to continue. And I mean, don't overthink it. I mean, the minute you start realizing and coming to your senses is when you need to pick up the phone and call someone, is when you need to text them, is when you need to say, hey, meet me for lunch. I've been really thinking about, the things that I've said, the things that I've done. I've been considering this, and you just start communicating. Stop leaving those thoughts to die in your head. The World card and the Justice card. You're closing out a cycle, starting something new. And again with the blindfold, trying to find your balance. And you finally say, you know what? I fucked up. I got the wrong job. I chose the wrong partner. Whatever it may be. You admit your faults. You sincerely start figuring out what needs to end and what is the right thing to do here. You have felt like the Hanged Man energy for so long. The inability to move forward. Thinking and overthinking. Seriously, October is going to be a pivotal month for you. You've got 4 majors. There is a need for healing and communication. Feeling as though you haven't been able to move forward if you are dealing with a Libra or an Aquarius, or they have them in their chart. You need to really come to terms whether or not you're going to close this chapter of your life and start something new, or whether or not you're going to put in sincere effort, where you're going to put in the work into mending this relationship, into healing, and showing these people or that person or whatever your situation, showing them that there is hope for that future that you want, or that they want, or the partnership, or the job, whatever it may be. With the Devil card and the 4 of Pentacles, October becomes a very intense month for you. The lead up has been almost like slow process to getting to this point. I feel that a lot of you have been thinking of this for quite some time, about leaving a job, a place of employment, moving out of your home, getting your own place, ending a relationship, pursuing something new, whatever it may be. It's been going on for quite some time, and you've been in denial about it, that you've had these thoughts. You haven't pursued anything, but you've definitely been, bouncing these ideas. And it's taken so long for you to admit to yourself that this has been going on for quite some time. The buildup is no joke. If you suffer from health problems leading up to the month of October, there is a need for healing, of doing the right thing, taking care of yourself, taking care of your responsibilities at home and your job, whatever it may be. But the negative self-talk, the greed, the loathing, the shutting people out, acting as though you're not deserving or worthy of love. Self-sabotage up the ass here. It's as though some of you feel as though you don't deserve this partner after everything. You don't deserve this relationship, this job. You don't deserve this family. You don't deserve to feel happy. Of course you do, Gemini. Shut your mouth. Stop with the negative self-talk. That is toxic behavior. That is your way of not wanting to share, of not wanting to open up, of blocking those around you that want to be there with you. And once again, you get the Hermit card. Please be careful, especially around these months once you go into the fall, where your depression, anxiety feels way more intense than ever before. And the reason why is because all of this has been going on for months and you hadn't been talking about it. You haven't been clear. You haven't been clear with your partner, your coworkers, whatever it may be, with yourself even. But if you continue to isolate yourself and block yourself from receiving love and abundance, new opportunities, well then how do you expect to be happy? The Sun card flew out in reverse because it's clear to me here that this is self-sabotage, feelings of unworthiness, negative self-talk, not wanting to let anybody in to help you. You've got people that love you and you're pushing them away. And it's got you depressed, lonely, miserable. And then you move into the month of December with the Ace of Pentacles, where there's hope of a new beginning, a new job, moving in together, fixing your relationship. You have the Queen of Cups here. Maybe you finally get in touch with your feminine side, with your emotions for some of you men. Maybe after shutting people out for such a long time, you finally show a nurturing side, a loving side, a side that you had been afraid to show for quite some time. And you realize it's the right thing to do. It is what is just in this situation. Oh, so many major arcanas here for you, Gemini. One more card, please, and then I'm going to move on to the oracle cards. Geminis, don't do this to yourself. Yeah, because at the end of the year, you've got quite a few 8s, quite a few 9s, 9 of Wands, and quite a few major arcanas. So, of course, by the time you get to December, you're feeling pretty defeated, but resilient at the same time. You've been through hell and back. You have struggled to fight your inner demons, that negative self-talk. You have fought with your partner, fought with your friends, your coworkers, whatever it may be. But I think it's time for Gemini to get some truth here. Rebel Deck Tarot. Okay. What is the most important message Gemini needs to hear to get out of this funk? You think someone is lying. They are. You're feeling like you can't trust someone. For some of you, thinking that you're leaving one partner to move on to the other partner, guess what? This new love interest might make it seem like I can do so much more for you than your current partner. Almost sounding too good to be true. What's in it for them? Rebel Rebel deck. What card? What is the most important message Gemini needs to hear to avoid the self-sabotage behavior? The negative self-talk has got to go. With a lot of pentacles here, you are a tight ass. Loosen the fuck up, control freaks. Don't get laid, right? I always get issues with Geminis and money. Always. Every time I read for Gemini. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. So, again, either you let go of your current partner or you let go of this love interest that's just got you all confused, all mixed up, not knowing whether or not you love your partner, not knowing whether or not you love your job. Time to let go of whatever, self-imposed prison, whatever illusions you have going on. One more card, please. Some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Gemini. For real. Gemini. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Because that's all I see here. Issues. Let me tell you. I have not used this deck in a while. Let me shuffle through real quick. Angel Therapy Oracle cards. Geminis. I feel you need some sort of message here. Angel Therapy Oracle. What message do you have for Gemini for their 2019 yearly energy? If you get nervous, focus on service. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. What are you afraid of making a decision on? Messages from your angels. What card do you have for Gemini for 2019? What's the most important message Gemini needs to hear for their yearly energy, 2019? Wow, 3 cards. I'll take it. Why not? Angel Caressa, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Archangel Uriel, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Many Geminis need to hear that. And some of you who maybe feel like you cannot resonate with, some of this self-sabotage energy. Angel Athena, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Let me pull some Guardian Angel Tarot cards as well. I think I'm going to pull one from there. What message does Gemini need to hear for their yearly forecast 2019? 2019 yearly energy. One card, please, for Gemini 2019. Sorry, guys, this is a new deck. It's a little bit tough to shuffle. Guardian of Action, which is your card as the King of Swords. It's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun. So move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, and enjoys a challenge and loves the spotlight. So, Gemini, it is time for you to make some changes. Some very positive changes await. But you've got to be strong enough, courageous enough to do it. Mystical Wisdom Oracle deck. What card for Gemini 2019? They got the money card. Find a way to abundance. Because you guys are always, your reading is always about money. It's always got some sort of underlying money, about finances, about, career, stability in the home. Angels of Abundance, Oracle card. What message do you have for Gemini? This one popped out, but I'm going to pull one more. Gemini for 2019, please. A card for Gemini for 2019, please. Their yearly energy. This one flew out as I was shuffling, but I'm going to take one more. No more complaining, Geminis. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power, by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Gemini, stop complaining. Stop feeling this need for self-sabotage, self-doubt, the victimhood. It's got to go. One more card for Gemini, please. Sever vows of poverty. Those of you that are always, have that theme of pentacles in your reading with Geminis, who are very, very, almost always worried about money. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Let's see. Since we did touch on relationships, I will pull Romance Angel Oracle cards before closing out the reading, and Whispers of Love. Yeah, Romance Angel first. Okay, Romance Angels Oracle card. Romance Angels, what message? This one flew out. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. But as I was saying, one more card, please. Romance Angels, what is the most important message Geminis need to hear for the year of 2019? Their yearly energy, 2019. One more card, please. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. There are some of you who have been, as I said, toying with the idea of a love interest, even though you may be committed elsewhere. Maybe you've got an interest in more than one person. Get to know each other. Not because I'm, condoning third-party situations, but sometimes we think we know another person well enough to leave our current partner, and then you realize the grass isn't greener on the other side. And when you realize that, you need to strengthen the bond with your current partner so that that doesn't happen again. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. Do I want to pull another oracle? Let's see, we're about 44 minutes in. I'm going to end this reading with a message from Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, what is the most important message Gemini needs to hear for their yearly energy of 2019? Archangel Michael, one card, please, to close out this reading. Okay. From Archangel Michael, prayer will help this situation. Dear God and Archangel Michael, and anyone else to whom you pray, such as Jesus, I ask for your divine intervention. Describe the situation here. I welcome your help and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me and this situation quickly. Thank you. Amen. Gemini, this feels like a lot of the pain, the issues, the confusion. This feels like a lot of it is created out of illusion, self-imposed, self-doubt. Some of you don't even want to deal with the issues of self-doubt that you deflect. You find something else to keep your mind busy, keep your heart busy, when you really should be looking at everything you currently have now and what you should be grateful for. Now remember, this doesn't apply for everyone. For some of you, some of these months will apply. For others, none of the months will apply, and only the oracle cards will make sense. So for those of you that have stuck it out for the last, 45 minutes, Geminis, thank you so much. I absolutely appreciate all your support. If you are interested in booking a reading like this with your own personal energies to get to the bottom of what 2019 has in store for you, you will find my information in the description box below. Also, I offer an extended reading version of this that absolutely goes way longer and in depth. And again, you will find that information in the description box below. Your January readings will be coming shortly. Again, I am so sorry for being late with these, but I thank you for understanding. Geminis, I wish you the best. Please, if this resonates or starts to resonate with you at all, remember that you have the power to make the changes that you want to make, to create the future that you want to create. Your life doesn't have to play out the way it just did in this reading. Just know that you have the power to create your own future. Manifest the life that you want. Take care of yourself, Gemini. Have a good year. Bye.